Hello everyone and welcome back to Priest Brothers Lines. My name is Colby and here we are going to look at something that just arrived today, something new, something that was a special run for Public Delivery Track, and they are Southern Pacific, of course. I got 4 cars here. It's a 70-foot bi-level coach passenger set. These are coaches, the double-decker, like the Superliner style, that were for public transportation mostly. I believe a lot of that was around San Francisco, big cities here on the West Coast. But it was mostly local type of stuff, local transit types of trains. They're usually rather short. So I have 4 coaches here today, and we're going to go ahead and open these up right now. So these come in MTH boxes, yet when I ordered it, it says Atlas O Premier set, so it's probably MTH tooling with Atlas, the new name. I don't exactly know, but let's go let's go ahead and get it going here. So they come in 2 packs, and they were very special. They only made a few of them. They only made, I think, like 70 sets. And if you didn't pre-order them, they're not going to make them anymore. So they made, I believe, six coaches, so 3 2-car sets. I opted to get 2 of those sets because they were $280 for the 2 set, which isn't that bad, but still expensive to get all 6. So I'm good with 4. I've seen pictures of these. Okay, there we go, MTH box. So I've seen pictures of these, usually just pulled by a single engine, a Trainmaster, an SD9, a GP7, something like that. In fact, I did pre-order the SP Trainmaster, and I'll be using that to pull these 4. So here we have, let's go ahead and get in on there, but I cannot read this and show you this at the same time, so let's see. ABS bodies, LEDs, of course. Gotta get the LEDs. I mean, the coaches with the incandescents, no good, no good. What else? They have diaphragms. Each car measures 19¼ inches long, and they work on 042 curves. Hand-painted interior figures, that's always nice to see. As nice as Lionel coaches are, they usually don't have people in them, to my knowledge. So that's unfortunate, because as we all know, the Lionel coaches are very expensive, and I imagine it doesn't take too much to put people in, but whatever. All right. And we got our instructions there. So Premier bi-level passenger cars. All right, so here we go. So these are very plain, which I think is true to prototype, because they're streamlined and they're simple coaches. So we got the double doors there. We've got some vents here, some riveting detail here. Let's see, these doors do open. They're not sprung or anything, and they're kind of stiff. It's got this kind of funky blue interior there. And it is populated. You can see people in there on both levels. We'll get a better view of that once it's all lit up. Get these guys here. It's got the rubber diaphragms, of course. Those doors do not open. Leaves a little to be desired with detail. I mean, these stirrups are kind of bulky. They probably, they're molded in. They're not separately applied, but there are grab irons here, and the end cap here looks pretty good. So again, these are MTH design. I'm curious. So this is a custom run. So I'm curious what would have been the base, what it's based off of. Is it Amtrak Superliners, or is it the Santa Fe made bi-level cars like this too? Man, that's really stiff. I'm kind of afraid to break this little bar, so Yeah, I'll fix it later. And let's see, and it does come, can't really see them, but it does come with mounting pads here. So if you wanted to mount Katy couplers, you can do that. It's got the holes right there, right here for them. I'm just gonna leave them like this, pretty sure. But that would be cool, maybe. Since these are just gonna be run by themselves, I might do Katy. I don't know. If it's easy, I might end up doing it. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as is. We'll see how it runs. So let's go ahead and get the rest of them unboxed, get them on the layout, and get an engine going. All right, so here we have the 4 coaches hooked up now. Got them lit up. As you can see, they've got kind of a greenish blue tint to it because of the coloring of the plastic on the inside. I have no idea if that's actually prototypical or not, if they're supposed to be like color inside or if that's just the plastic that they used. But we can see a little better here. The people inside. Got the tables. Again, these are just commuter trains, so there's no sleeping, no diners, just commuting from one city to another or one part of the city to the other. Unfortunately, there's no like, end of car lighting for the last car or anything like that. But again, I think it's meant to be really simple. And let's see, it did end up being $640, I believe, for these cars after shipping and everything. So $150 a car, more or less. It's not that bad in today's coach market. Plus, they're really unique. I mean, again, as I said, they only made, I think, 70 of these. And they did have 6 unique road numbers. So there's 722 and 739 here, 745 and 720. But again, they're very plain, they're very simple. I imagine that's true to prototype. So I threw a GP30 in front, and we're just going to pull them and run them around the layout a few times. So let's get to it.
Dispatcher here. Do you copy? Over. Roger that. Please start up and stand by. Copy that, dispatcher. Starting up the engine. Out. Quarter tank of fuel. Can I get a green light? Over. Roger that. Take the green. Over. Copy. We have that clear. Out.
All right, well, that's going to do it for us here today at Priest Brothers Lines. So these are really neat. They're very unique. I like that they're a special run, so they're pretty rare. I mean, there's only a couple hundred of them out there, and I have 6 of them, or four of them. I can count. I have 4 of them. So yeah, it's really neat. I think they're cool. A part of Southern Pacific history that isn't as prevalent. I didn't even know these existed until I saw them offered a year ago, or how. I feel like it's been longer than that. I'll have to look at when I ordered them, but it's been a while. But it's cool to have them. It's nice to have a smaller train, just 4 coaches. I can actually have some time on my layout where there's not a train going by within 2 more seconds, because it's not that big. So it's really cool to see that. One thing I'm not too happy about is that while the lights are LED, it does not appear that they have a capacitor. So if it does go over any dirty spot or anything on the track, it does flicker. So that's annoying. I mean, they're coming out with flicker-free stuff with capacitors, so I don't know why they wouldn't have done that. So that's mildly annoying. It's not the worst thing. I don't know enough to be able to do that myself, but it's also something I'm not going to worry myself too much about. So would have liked to have seen that, but as soon as I turn the power off, it goes off immediately, and there was a little bit of flickering. So yeah, not a huge deal. I would like to have seen it, but so be it. But other than that, I really like them. They're really cool. I don't think you'll be able to get them anywhere, unless someone's selling them on eBay. But Public Delivery Track, they was a one-time special run. I mean, they could do it again, I suppose. But that is what we have today. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Sorry, it's been a while since I've made a video, but frankly, there hasn't really been a lot to say. I haven't gotten anything new, no new progress in the layout. I'm having a pool built at my house right now, and that's kind of taken a lot of my focus and energy. Lots of stress on that one, but it's coming along, and hopefully I'll be able to do some type of outdoor G-scale layout, and I'll be able to show that to you whenever that time comes. So again, I do appreciate you all my subscribers, people who comment and like, especially the people who I talk to in chat regularly. It's always fun to be part of the train community and be able to discuss these things with people in the model train community on YouTube. So again, I won't ramble on anymore. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, comment. Always fun to talk to you. My name is Colby, and this is Priest Brothers Lines, signing off.